Yeah. Okay. So I've done a lot of research on this, and we've got about 700 cafes on our network here at the Coffee Commune. So, we get a lot of data from those cafes on what they're charging, what consumers are thinking, that sort of thing. There's two parts to this. The first is a question I need to ask. If green coffee goes up by $1,
Yes.
how much does a cup of coffee need to go up by to cover it?
Exactly.
All right. The answer may shock you.
Okay.
It's only about 3 cents.
Yeah, and I think that makes sense given what the figures Tim was saying. Yeah.
So if green coffee goes up by $1, the cup of coffee at the end of the line is impacted by about a 3-cent increase.
Yeah.
Because 1 kilo of coffee makes about 40 cups of coffee. So the increase gets spread over quite a large quantity.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is those increases haven't been passed on over the years. And so now there's a bit of shock in the system because all of it's coming all at once because businesses are failing and businesses are finding it very difficult to maintain their prices. So you're finding larger increases being delivered in the market, which don't really reflect the size of the increase on the green side. Also, coffee is only 10 to 15% of the total cost of a cup of coffee. There's all the other inputs as well.
Yeah.
The second thing that Tim mentioned is, you've got different cup sizes. And I think fundamentally what the data is showing us is your small coffee, whether that's a 6 or 8 ounce, is roughly priced around the $4.80 to $5 mark. Your medium coffee, which is usually a 12-ounce coffee, is something like maybe $1 more, 50 cents to $1 more. So that's $5.50 or $6. And then some cafes even do a large coffee, like a 16-ounce or a 20-ounce. And again, generally they go up by 50 cents to $1. The extra milk, the extra labor, the extra coffee that goes into the larger coffees is not being valued correctly for the most part. And I'd like to see cafes really nail down their costings. And what they'll see is that their small coffee is the most profitable. Yet the 12-ounce, the medium and the large is what's most popular. So they're selling lots of those coffees, which are much less profitable than the small coffee. So pricing strategy, we're now getting into behavior. You can drive people to buying more of the small coffee by increasing the price of the large one.
Yeah.
Right? So you can keep the small one the same. You can actually discount that a little bit and offer that as a value option for a cafe. You can say, our small coffee is going to be $4.50. We're not moving the price. But the big ones we are.
Yes. Yeah, that's interesting.
And
do you have to have a consumer education? Is there a consumer education piece in that? Do you have to?
Yeah, look, you need to know how to cost a product. You have to be able to say, right, I buy 1,000 lids at this price. What's one lid cost?
Yeah.
I buy 1,000 cups at this price. What's one cup cost? When I build my coffee, it's a lid plus a cup plus a shot of coffee plus milk plus a person to do it, plus a person to take the money, plus FPOS charges, plus. You look at everything that runs your business, all the dollars in, all the dollars out, and you figure out the cost per unit.